Did you watch any of the game last night, or were you working? Like it happened right away. He asked me to kill everyone, then they dove tower under my side, so it just worked out. I was just like, man, it's great to see. Are you gonna be watching the Bucks and you just got home from work? So you just got home from work. You worked a day shift today, or today was like a swing shift type of day? Oh, hey, Fox, and Hoomps Drew. Hoomps Drew. Second shift covering for someone. Going back to nights tomorrow night. Oof. So when you do a swing shift like that, do you get like enhanced pay? Or because you didn't do night shift, they're going to pay you like the normal wage for that specific shift? Even though you're covering someone. Oh, Hoomps I've drawn from. Oh, that's also UBC. Sorry. That's also UBC. I was like, who's draw? Who's Drew? I definitely misread the heck out of that. Cool, thanks. No problem, dude. No problem. All right. Yeah, I didn't do night shift. Got you. Are you gonna catch the Bucks and then the Nets tonight? Or are you not interested in the playoffs? Playoffs? You're talking about playoffs. Not the game, not the game. Talking about practice. Bum bum bida. Bum bum bida. Can't fast travel from here. Never been too interested in NBA, but is this game? Oh, it's a pretty hype game. It's I guess two juggernauts of this season facing each other. You got a super team in the Nets with Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving playing against Giannis, who dispatched the finalists last year in the Heat with a sweep. And the Heat is like more of a grinding type of team. They gave them a first great game, but after that they really fell off. But that was a lot to do with the Bucks adjusting and just straight up blitzkrieging. In other words, they have people, balls, and hoops. Go watch it. Elimination game. This is game 1, actually. Meh. Hey. At least you won a game, Sonic. You weren't my boys. You weren't my boys who went to overtime game 1. Get your hopes up. And you're just like, no. Sit back down. Sit back down. You're bubble frauds. At least you're not being called a bubble fraud. Okay? Okay? Your team is actually relevant again, Sonic. We're seen as a disappointment. Just realized it's really bright on my camera. I was so confused for a second. I was like, man, it looks like it's like steamy in my camera for a bit. Alright, we're going in this direction. So normally I would have my my mech tech over here. I'm still waiting for Totes to give Aphelios a shot. See if he enjoys it as much as I do.
You sit down too long, you might not get up.
Bum bum dun 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 ba dum dum dun dun dum ba dum bum bum dum 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 bum bum dum dum dum. Stop picking Aphelios then? Ah. Well, we had blind picks yesterday. Mr. Celia, man. No, I don't know between college and other games. I have not been playing League as much. Oh, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. And I feel like Aphelios would take a lot. I promise you. Hopefully my team doesn't do something dumb like try and get Bradley Bill. Nah, they're trying to get, granted, I don't think it's a possibility anymore. They're trying to. People got hype when Dame put the cryptic tweet after getting knocked out of the first round against the Nuggets. But he says he wants Jason Kidd on his team, so as his coach. So I don't think the sweepstakes are there anymore. Oh boy, I think I might die. Holy smokes. Wait, can I survive that? The fox, bro. I think I almost died, chat. How goes the addiction, sir? It goes well. How goes you, man? How goes you? Alright, let's go back here. I can't fast travel? Oh my god. Can I really not fast travel? Don't do me like this. Don't do me like this. How do I get out? Oh boy. Oh boy. Gotta get creative. Gotta get creative, chat. I mean, if we could get over there somehow.
Shout about it later.
It'll never happen, but Dame would be perfect for the team. Your burst DPS is really high. But I gotta say, even when you were behind yesterday, you're pretty much a threat all throughout. Oh, a threat? Hey, Shadow Ego 7184. Yeah, so one thing I definitely need to be careful, because the best thing about doing those custom games, I play a bit more ambitious, some would say. Enjoy your lurky lurks, Mr. Steele. I hope you are you gonna hop on Destiny with the boys and girls by any chance? Are you gonna hop back in that grind? Or are you gonna be playing some other games? If you guys don't know Mr. Steel Ice or Mrs. Teal Ice, definitely check him out when you can. Destiny happening. I see some people dabbling over there, you know. Got my interest. What's going on in Destiny? I have no clue. No clue whatsoever. Oh, bot, you died? That would be fun. I was thinking about doing so. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yo, what's up? I'm doing pretty good, Shadow Ego. How's your... Crap. I can't even summon anybody here. Oh, okay. I guess we're winging it, chat. And we're dead. Take the L. Take the L. They put me in a... I should have known better. That's probably like my 12th death. I don't know why the first one didn't work. I think it just slowed down a little bit. It's like Stream Elements was a little... Oh, come on. Really? Really? You gonna spawn me here? Can I at least fast... Oh, now I can fast travel. Okay. Because I wasn't just here. Okay. Speaking of Portland, they know they're at the point of needing a rebuild, but can't do it. Oh, it's really hard for them to rebuild. They're in a similar... The closest to them rebuilding would be through trades and a couple of other things. I think it's like directly under here. I don't know how I would get there though. Oh, I guess there is a mine shaft over here you could possibly go through. The first one linked to your channel for whatever reason. Oh, I just noticed that too. Drunk is what you are. Alright, let's see if we can go this route. Be a little more helpful. I'm definitely holding up pretty solid so far, Shadow Eagle. Have you been thinking of playing? Should I have ice cream? The answer to that is most certainly yes. Oh boy, lasers. Also, Badger, what you been up to, dude? Turrets everywhere, dude. As long as it's not mint, then yes. Yeah, I would go with that too. That's a fair assessment, some would say. Ha ha! Yeah, to go back to what you were saying, Toots, yeah, with the ARAM style where we pick blind picks, it definitely lets me experiment with being more aggressive in team fights, because I rarely have a point where I'm just like I understand truly the capability of Aphelios. He definitely could go to a, not fully, but sometimes he could have the capability to go into a 1v4 or type of 5 type of moment, depending on certain builds. I'm stuck on the boss in Demon Souls, and I'm losing it. Which boss are you on? Do you recall the name? Do you remember?
All sorts of creepy things live down here.
Ultimate only goes with T. That's my stance. Old King Allen. Oh, I know where you are. Yeah, good luck with that, Chief. You better time those rolls, buddy. Better time them rolls. Play some ludicrous rollouts. I like the aesthetic of that boss, though. He looks pretty cool. But I'm pretty sure you're not sharing the same sentiment with him clapping them cheeks 24/7. I think that's nothing but death. Definitely nothing but death. No, fox him. Oh my god. Alright, fast travel. I'm still debating if we're watching Conjuring tonight, chat. Just a heads up. Just a heads up. Hey, Christine. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, ba, da, 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 da. Ba, ba. Oh god, you're watching Conjuring? Yeah, I have HBO Max. I'm able to host the new Conjuring movie that came out.
Are one of the main reasons the old world went under.
It's not that bad, guys. Not that bad. So I could have 100%. But you can't handle the liquid. That's actually interesting. I love that movie. Do you really? Are you a huge fan of horror movies? When you're a chicken poop like me, you play Dead by Daylight and Phasmo. It's just like that. It's just like that. Yeah, and yeah. Heck, you play even Dark Souls. I see people get jump scared in that too. You're fine. You're fine.
Those are the kind of things you need.
You're giving off the vibe that you're Super Weenie Hut Jr. It's not working with me. You're comparing apples and oranges? Not even close. Not even close. Technically, apples and oranges would be Dark Souls even being compared in that realm. Do I want more crit? Or do I just want more intelligence? Do I want to be smart? I can be faster.
Faster than ever.
Phasmo took forever to get somewhat desensitized to. Hey. I mean, I would hope so by the point you're level 1000 that you got somewhat desensitized to it. But hey, everybody goes at their own pace.
Choke back that bath.
For me, the only time to really scream at Phasmo is if your friends literally leave you out to fail. And you're like, hey bro, why did you die there? You're like, what the fox, bro? You closed the door on me once the hunt began. Imagine having those friends. Happens all the time, dude. All the time. Whether they're level 1 or level 1000. You have friends over 2500 and 3000. You probably would have been up there if your PC situation had developed the way it did. I've seen The Shining, Conjuring, Conjuring 2, Haunting in Connecticut, Nightmare on Elm Street. Did you watch the reboot or the older Nightmare on Elm Street series? Poltergeist, The Woman in Black. That's the one with Daniel Radcliffe. Silent Hill. Silent Hill Revelation could have been much better. And many more. What else? I'm more in the preference of highly suspenseful type of horrors. The OG, got you. Did you enjoy the remake of Nightmare or the reboot at all? Somebody told me recently that people actually enjoy that, so I was curious. Hey, we got a teleport point. Dead by Daylight isn't scary at all. I'm pretty sure there was some point before you played Dead by Daylight you were hesitant. Just like you were hesitant with Phasmo. Chucky? No, not the reboot of Child's Play. Wait, people actually enjoyed the reboot? Nightmare on Elm Street, some people actually enjoyed that. Yeah, see? You're scared of... I mean, that's basically what movies are. The initial experience, you might be a little more anxious. But like how you will approach it is similar to how you play the games. The funny thing about it, games are more interactive, so you feel like you're actually more immersed in that realm. You can always take the route that Cope does when she watches. Oh God, Jesus. When she watches movies and she just turns on her nightlight and starts brushing her teeth and doing her facials middle of the movie. Chocolate ice cream. I wish Nightmare on Elm Street remake was a little better because the Rorschach Freddy could have worked. Oh, is that the same guy from crap. Why is it? Facial in the middle of the movie. Okay, yeah, that's right. She literally started brushing her teeth and The Watchmen. Yes, thank you. By the way. In the middle of a fight right now, in case you were wondering. Ooh, that hurt a little bit. I felt that sneaking up the booty hole. Okay, bro. Jesus. You're not making it to Biomutant 2. Can you not combo me in the middle of a cutscene, bro? Chill out. Okay, bro. I did not know he was Freddy. That's actually pretty good. That's actually a pretty solid because it used to be Robert Englund, right?
A bath seems like a great idea.
It's just the way I came from. Freddy's characterization was closer to the original description they had for him. Lord have mercy. The reboot of Child's Play could have been much better. But hey, that's the tough part about reboots though. Sometimes they just literally don't work out the way you want.
Let's see.
Could go here and get that out the way. Yeah, we might do that actually. Might explore this. Oh god, jeez, there's so much liquid. I think I need a suit to get me through the liquid, because every now and then they'll have some spot where it's like the gear you need to get to is literally in the liquid. It's cool that you can see the battlefield down it. Chucky's family was great. Bride of Chucky, Seed of Chucky was pretty funny. I thought Friday the 13th remake was okay. I thought so too. It's funny when it first came out though, somebody was trying to describe the same thing happened with The Watchmen. They both use similar description. It's like, man, that's softcore porn. I was like, bro. And my teacher would overhear. It's like, what are you? Do you know where you are saying this? Do you know where you are? Is that a? Oh my goodness. Cricket. Oh my gosh. Chimney. Oh my gosh. I'm so stupid. Oh god. Now I gotta say hello. I mean, not that that's a bad thing. Not that that's a bad thing. I was gonna butcher your name. Chimney Cricket, thank you for the host. I hope you're doing swellish. The forever adorable Queen Bree. Hello, hello. I hope you are doing swellish today. Imagine saying hi to. Imagine. Oh, I gotta say hi. Jesus. Is that a cup of butter I see? Fredo the cutie. Oh my goodness. There's a Brian. There's a Cricket. Thank you again for the lovely host. Thank you for the raid. What were you playing, Bree? Yeah, they've got a Yoshi. I am cup of butter. Butter! Jice! Oh god, what is it? Blue Blur? Or is it Blue Hurricane? Red Volcano! Oh man. If you guys get that reference, we might become best friends. You been sipping? What you sipping on, girl? We're causing chaos in Gartic Phone. What type of cat? Christine, thank you for a gifted sub to Cup of Butter. I definitely appreciate you. Cup of Butter, I hope you enjoy your concerns, your hms, your sips, all to your heart's consent. Do you see smoke yet? I hope not. I hope not. That would be my PC. Though a lot of people, first impression, meeting me in person, they think I'm a pothead, so, or a drug dealer, one or the two. Especially when I say I used to be a toxicologist, then people think I'm a cop or I know all the drugs in the world. Which is not true, by the way. Imagine sending a message right before a raid. Imagine. You just hit the up arrow a couple times on your keyboard. Send it again. We'll be fine. You should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you want and need. That sounds like a Mario song. Mario? You were a toxicologist? Yeah, one of my first jobs out of college. Well, technically my first job out of college, besides my student worker job, was a research scientist involved with cancer research, and I was involved with scribing a lot of recordings into text. And then while doing that, I was also getting another job in toxicology. I didn't want to give up on the first job, so I worked both jobs for like the fall semester, and then eventually stayed as a toxicologist on night shift, and eventually did the spring semester as a computer science post-bac major while doing toxicology work for like a year and a half. And whoo, now you're not a pothead, you will be surprised. A lot of people come up to me, hey man, how much? I'm like, how much for? And yeah, it'll lead to that. Oh, I wish I was big brain. No, I'm caveman fox. I'm most certainly caveman fox. Ricky Rolo, how are you doing today, dude? It's great to see you. Fox! How are you doing, Ricky? Actually, Curse of Chucky is a pretty decent movie. I needed you to know. I'm glad. Curse of Chucky was actually pretty solid. Yeah. My one of my best friends is terrified of the Chucky doll. I changed from X-Gleech to Ricky Rolo. Oh, nice, dude. How do you like your new name? I liked Cult of Chucky. Was Cult of Chucky the most recent before the reboot of Child's Play? Or no? Because I was always familiar with Curse of Chucky, then Bride of Chucky, and then Seed of Chucky. But Cup of Butter, can we get a shout out for Lieutenant Buttercup? Definitely check her out when you get to chat. Super lovely lady, lovely community, and always has positive vibes. Hopefully she doesn't punch ice on her off time with her bare hands. Definitely check out Adorabri when you can. Super lovely, super beautiful. Actually, both of those two freaking gorgeous people, gorgeous personalities. And we can add Christine to the shout outs too. Definitely check them out when you can. You will absolutely love them. Be like Charlie's Angels. You have like, you have Lieutenant Cup of Butters like this. You have Christine like this, and you have Bree just shooting there. Something like that. Cadron Fox? Listen, Fox, we're gonna have to fight over this name, mister. Oh my god, we're having a fight? Why can't there be multiple foxes in a foxton? Are you guys fighting about being beautiful? That's the guinea puss? No, they would do poses like this, or this, or this. Or like, that's what they would do. Come on. Come on. The alert didn't show? The alert did not show. Such a shame. Maybe there's a delay. Maybe somebody broke it. Oh, no, I don't have it muted. Maybe it's delayed. Something like that. Did you dab? No, this is dab. I don't know if they... No, only Great Saiyaman dabbed. Crying under the desk. Don't cry under the desk. Are you talking about Child's Play 3 with the military school? I thought Child's Play 2 was the military school one. Actually, no, I think you're right. Child's Play 3 was the... He was still a kid in Child's Play 1 and 2. And 3 was the military school. That was a little weird. Somebody died in a trash compactor in that movie. Yeah. That was rough. That was rough to see. They got rocked. Oh, by the way, let me switch back to the game I'm playing. Also, guys, I will be hosting... I don't know if I'll be hosting The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It tonight. But if you're interested in horror movies or the Conjuring trilogy or universe, the things like that, you're more than welcome to join the Discord. Can we just focus on the dab box? What the fox was that? I don't dab. I literally was doing a pose from Great Saiyaman and Ginyu Force and Charlie's Angels. Twilight someday. I have to find what site has Twilight, okay? You'll get your Twilight. It is most certainly much better than Dragon Ball Evolution, for the love of God. Charlie's Angels cosplay win? With that game? With what game? Oh, you could do it with Dead by Daylight if you want. If that's what floats your boat, if you're into stuff like that. I mean, you can cosplay in any game you want, Christine. Would you like DBZ instead? Not even close. Nope, Twilight is definitely fine. I do not mind looking at vampires who glow in the dark and the sunshine, and like to break beds frames or headboard by gripping it too hard, or seeing shirtless werewolves in Daisy Dukes. Still waiting on Oh Boy? Yeah. I've seen Twilight multiple times. Oh, don't worry, me too. My English teacher in 10th grade was a huge fan. And Mama Fox became a huge fan without reading the books, which is not a problem, honestly. Honestly. There's a lot of movies I watch without reading books. Flowers everywhere. How would you... Can you... So you just swim in there. Superb loot. They always hint at something being under here, but I never could find it. You own all the Twilights? Do you really? Oh no, Shadow. Oh my gosh, your names are both green and had numbers, and I confused you automatically. All the Twilights. Why were they super pale? Probably because they were in what was it? Were they in Oregon or Washington State? One of the two. As a side job until I get another IT job that isn't 3 Montrax, I'm recycling cardboard and paper bins and picking up paper that are 500 pounds each. But I love it. So you must be super rip. Way better than sitting in a house all day. Contracts me. Oh, okay, got you. Oh, will we make this, chat? I don't think we're going to make this. Oh boy. This is slightly awkward. Oh boy. Zubat. Use fly and not... You think we could make it to, not when I'm on mount? Alright, hold on. Yes, we can fast travel out of here. It might be faster to just go over here. Washington Forks. Ah. Got you. Badger, do you think it would be too late tonight to watch The Conjuring. Cope is not even having the ability to respond because she's too busy feeding in League right now. Or something like that. Something like that. So I have to ask someone else's perspective on the matter. Meant to say picking up paper from companies and bigger industrial version of trash bins. Oh, okay. I thought you were like literally lifting it with your arms and like picking up everything by hand and breaking your back like Bane did to Batman. You're not joining because you never saw any of the movies, but isn't it too late for you? It's 8 o'clock. Oh, don't worry. You don't even need to see the other movies to watch this one. It'll be fine. You just have to turn on the nightlight just like Cope. Compact and a crap ton? Okay.
The tribes need someone to unite.
Can we fight this guy without a suit? Or will he rock us? Hey, don't run for me. Take this. Alright, bro. Alright, dude. Chill. So much for needing a suit. Yo, when's Tenet again? Oh, yeah, we do need to watch Tenet. Well, we could watch Tenet tonight. That would be so bad. Hey, yeah, instead of watching Conjuring, we're going to be watching Tenet. I'm down. Oh my god. That'd be hilarious. Oh my god. Who are you? Are you guys fighting the robot? Alright, I got your back, robot. No, it's way too late for... Are you sure? You don't want your brain to melt into a popsicle? It'll be fine, I promise. I need a score update on the Bucks and the Nets, though, to determine what I do after stream, for real. Alright, dude, you can chill out. Alright. Gotta go. Oh wait, I still had to move. It's a fun job, really. Stay fit, always moving. I've lost 15 pounds over the last 2 weeks. 15 pounds in 2 weeks? And eating healthy too makes me want to get back into the gym. I think you have your current workout right now. Jesus, man. 15 pounds in 2 weeks, dude. It's freaking insane. That's more like a pound a day. I bet it's mostly water weight, to be honest. Do you drink water super consistently? How's your fiber intake? You know what happens to your body without fiber? Let me show you. Drink a gallon of water, if more per day. Oh yeah, much better than most people in the world. You say I look pale? Is this because we were talking about Twilight? We got rocket rods. I guess being able to travel like this makes it much easier to find things. Like being in the mech suit could definitely take care of certain things, but holy heck, dude. Man, I've been so on the fence of this game since it looked so BA at E3, but it really turned out. But it's really turned out into something also. I say like people who've been on the fence for this. Oh, something awesome. There's a lot of people who've been on the fence of this, and like hearing my perspective or like watching more of the gameplay has made it clearer for them to make their decision on whether they'll save their money or actually buy it immediately. I say like it's harder to make a choice, especially if you go by word of mouth, based off of gaming reviews versus like people who watch some gameplay on streams or actually played it themselves. Some people's like, oh, IGN said this is terrible, or like GameSpot said this is cheeks. Oh man, gave this a 5 out of 10. The world is so empty. There's nothing to it. It's like Badger definitely made a valid point. Like the story, after you get past the flashbacks, it seems like really, I wouldn't say inconsistent, but it just like almost forgettable, because if you get, he said he focused more on the main quests consistently. I focus more on the side quests, and it just like, it makes sense why it's like jagged. If you're saying anything negative about this game, watch it. Oh my god. Always watch streams and gameplay. If that entices me, I'm playing. Yeah, I mean that's a solid way to go about, to be honest.
This place is S-Mart, home of an
I've had people
notorious-
come into my stream and ask me questions about the game that I'm playing, and ask if I'm thinking it's worth, it would be worth getting. I say what I will. I say that's fair.
claims to have strange things from the dead.
Like if I hear something like this game is empty, I get curious what they're responding to. I was like, if you played this game only like
Out on top.
5-ish hours, I don't know if that's enough to say that this game is empty.
Let's strike a deal.
But I can understand the fact like, oh, it could get a little bit repetitive at some points. Oh yeah, that makes completely a ton of sense. But not everybody will interpret the way you do. I do know that, and that's how I try to go approach it. I was like, I know I was anticipating this game, so it's easier for me to like look past certain flaws if those are the flaws people are actually pointing out. Empty is a bit harsh, but it still yeah, I can understand the missing part, and like little bits of parts that are missing could be like a story with a bit more depth. That's not like, you don't see many games go for a flashback perspective, but it felt like they in terms of like fleshing out your character and its past and stuff like that, they definitely kind of left it hanging a bit right there. And then multiplayer could have been a little more context. Yeah, I guess we're here now. Hello sir, how goes it? Optimus, hello. I hope your Saturday is treating you well. How goes you? How's your day going? Because like exploring in this game alone could be like all you could do. Like if you didn't have combat, that could be a game. There's a lot of exploring simulator type of games and stuff like that. So like Cyberpunk, yeah, had a lot of bugs. Yeah, didn't run the best. I run at 8700K 1070 Ti. I had no issues frame-wise. NPCs would act odd, or you might not be able to finish a quest sometimes. But it was fun as Fox at the end of the day. The story is so awesome. See, I'm glad you were able to, like, you understood there's flaws about it. Like, I definitely take Jorby Quest, welcome to the Fox Den, appreciate the follow. I definitely understand there's most certainly flaws in this game. And it's like, it's not perfect, but I'm also able to take input for people who actually like watch gameplay or play the game a lot easier versus somebody who just based their opinions off of like a website or a YouTube that they frequent pretty often. It goes 3 more weeks of class, so just homework and more homework. Do you have a ton of homework today? What's on the menu?
In the dark.
Or maybe here's a thought. Let's add some voice acting for NPCs instead of only listening to the narrator. Yeah. They're just like, I think it was definitely how big the world was. They probably were like, heck, granted 20 people made this game, so I guess like also go with that perspective too. Like, I enjoy the combat a ton in this game. Like, it's like super satisfying. You can make it brutal. Our copies were 30 AP. Really? Yeah, exactly. I had a friend that wasn't going to buy it. I broke it down for him, and he bought it the next day. Designing an infograph is on the menu today. What does that take? What does that consist of? People hold CD Projekt Red on such a high pedestal that every game they release should be game of the decade or something. That's why Cyberpunk got a lot of yeah, I could see that. It was rushed, so I mean, come on, it's not gonna be perfect. Epic Games was having a sale. Oh, okay, got you. I don't think I can make that jump from here. Oh, luckily there's a bridge. And how long would it take for you to complete designing an infograph? That's like me with movies. I don't go by reviews or what people say. I have to watch it myself and form my own opinion. Yeah, Cordon Fox, what was it? Chaos Walking, the movie with Spider-Man, or the new Nathan Drake, Tom Holland. It was actually an enjoyable movie. The reviews really butchered it a lot, like leading into it, but I was able to form my own opinion. Like, I didn't, when I looked at the reviews for it, I was just like not looking at each review what they were saying. It was just, I just looked at the stars coming into it.
So much water.
A late Bree raid? Go on. How are you doing, dude? It's great to see you. Currently watching Godzilla vs. Kong again. Oh, man. The ultimate meme fest. Oh, God, I'm about to die. Jesus. I wonder... Okay, let's see if I could do this. Alright. 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 Oh, I guess it'll be lighted blue or... Let's see. Maybe it was one person with a lot of alt accounts. It could be that too. Some people actually do that. I will not rule that out. The bigger problem, Badger, is that all the people who helped make Witcher 3 left CD Projekt Red. It's the same problem as with Anthem. All the Mass Effect people left. Did they leave before or after Andromeda?
Shop. That's one just over there. Go for it.
Haha. Oh, gotta go. That's a big AoE. I thought she said a bigger problem was me. I was like, what the fox? Then I saw mixes. You see you, Badger. The biggest problem, X to doubt. Biggest problem is definitely Badger, in case you were wondering. Woo, boy. I love that combo. Hey, hold this for me, buddy. Hold that. Only reviewer that I actually take into consideration is ACG, since he brutally honest and rates it on a buy away sale price basis, or lastly, not worth at all. Fair enough. Not just number out of 10. But it's like, the thing about this is like, you don't know what games are going to actually click with you, and like, you could definitely preface like, oh, this game right off the bat is definitely not the type of game I would normally play. Type of game, like if they have like, they show like the characteristics of the reviewer or the journalist, they're like, oh, I have a history of playing games like this most of the time. So take what I have with a grain of salt. It'd be easier for you to like, okay, so this guy is like not a universal reviewer or something like that. The only reviews I trust is Rule 34. Oh, God. God, getting murked. If you blow me up one more time. Oh my gosh, and charge me. Jesus. Alright, looks like we're good. Oh. And that's one way to end this. Only reviewer I trust is 4chan because they hate every game. Oh my gosh, Mix. Oh man. Andromeda was the B team, it wasn't the main Mass Effect team? Okay. I guess it was like the fair thing that like how Arkham Origins was the B team for Rocksteady. I got a bit passed through Andromeda and dropped it. That sounds like... I know some people who were actually pretty invested in it. They actually enjoyed what was it? You really liked 1 and 2? Did you hate 3? I don't care what anyone says. Arkham Origins was great. Arkham Origins became extra ridiculous when you got the shot gloves. That's when the OP-ness was like, ooh boy, you could do a lot with this, buddy. I like Andromeda for the most part, but I got bored. That's understandable. Definitely nothing wrong with that. You mean that's where the fun started? Nah, the fun... I remember I was greatly anticipating... Wow, you're here of all places? Sure, I guess. But definitely not bad by any means. I think it's similar to how people looked at Arkham Origins is how people looked at DS2 and the Soulsborne series. In a game by itself, it's not bad, but out of the games you're comparing it to, people would be egregious with how they would compare it to it.
He's not in a state to go looking, so he's counting.
The radium syrup truck? Find the sewer entrance? Oh my god. ME3's multiplayer mode was great. Was it really? Basically something that happens in game develop is that after a really successful game, the company gets investors who have their own agenda. And the minds behind the amazing game don't like the bean counters getting more power and leave. Then the next game is hyped up, but it's not as good as because the creatives have left. Okay, got you. DS2 is the best Souls game of all time. M3 multi was fun.
Better get a move on if you want to.
Those platinum enemies, though, that's what made the game very enjoyable. Insta death. Ah, that's what happened with 2077 and BioWare. I still enjoyed like the concept of like, for me, I couldn't get as hype as other people because it was just like, it's tough for me to get super hype for first-person shooter games. That like, even though there's more to it than that, but it's just harder for me to like get hype, if that makes any sense. It's definitely more than a first-person shooter, but first-person perspective games are like tougher for me. Granted, I'm more likely to play whatchamacallit, Wolfenstein than Skyrim, if it came down to it. Oh, hey guys. Alright, we're gonna fight one of the puffs after doing this. Same when I heard it was the FPS years ago. I kind of lost interest, but I enjoyed... Yeah, I definitely enjoyed watching streamers play Cyberpunk. Like, there's a lot of games I know I won't be able to play because I haven't invested in a PS4 or PS5. But I still enjoyed watching it. That's part of the reason why EA closes so many studios. They buy up a studio with a ton of talent. This talent leaves, and the studios can't output the same quality games as before. Platinum Enemies is life, like the hardest difficulty for the multiplayer mode. Oh, okay. Cyberpunk, I knew it was gonna be rough from the start. Since it took so long, it should have waited. Yeah, that's one thing I understand games do like teasers and stuff like that. But when they show like a massive demo, similar to like what Anthem did,
The forest is
it's like it's really hard not to. Like when they show it like many years before they start actually
shoppery
announcing
like
their,
that.
their
There are
delays,
tons of things
there's
to
almost
say,
nothing you can do.
but most of it has gone
That's why I was
missing.
like, stop announcing games too soon. Like, hey, just give a teaser. Just give a teaser. Like I still enjoyed Anthem for what it was, but holy heck, I knew the hype train was like through the roof.
Says that
I wonder what EA does to make the devs leave. Like, do they cut people to save money? They put a lot of pressure. I was hyped at E3 ever since. Nah.
can turn sunshine into goju.
Didn't touch with the 100-foot pole. I had a field day with Anthem. As much as flop it ended up becoming,
Day long.
still enjoyed what it was. As soon as I see EA involved in something, I just give up on the game. I heard Fallen Order wasn't too bad. I mean, it broke Casta's controller, but that was more her breaking her controller, similar to how Badger would break his controller. But that's different. That's an anomaly, some would say. What's a solar mirror? Don't grump me. She grump me.
Turns sunlight into
I think
power.
this is. It's a mix of pressure and financial control. Basically, talent likes to have money and time. They're working, but EA likes to have strict deadlines, and they're pretty tight-fisted with money. Yeah.
You'll have all the goju's you can make.
Just picture like,
Right up until the sun burns out, that is. Hopes you get that solar mirror soon.
oh, no pressure, bro. No pressure, in case you're wondering. Like, for here, like, it's like, for this game, when they say it's like empty, there's depth to it. You could go underground, you could go really high in the mountains, you could travel on water and stuff like that. Like, if you go just with the exploration part, take out the combat alone, that itself could be its own game. Stuff like that. Just an exploration simulator. It's like, I see a lot of people give like, oh, this game versus this other game. Nah. It doesn't compare. Doesn't compare. Stupid. Oh, on Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, playing platinum difficulty is like asking to get murdered. It's serious hard as heck. I think I completed like one whole game and I was never again. Oh man. I'm sure EA is hurting for cash. Clue. I gave up on FIFA since FIFA 16. Played PES now. Dude, EA makes so much money on FIFA Ultimate Players packs. EA isn't hurting for cash, but they don't like spending it without guaranteed results. Just a symptom of capitalism. Innovation is risky, and risky isn't profitable. My last one I enjoyed was 16. If it wasn't for Ultimate Team FIFA, it would be in the mud. Truly enjoyed. Exactly, Batch. EA probably is hurting for cash, no doubt.
Guess you still want more than that.
Give us the money. Give us the money. Here comes the sweetness. Open the sewage gate. The Doom Slayer. I can never get into FIFA. Oh, that's one way to go for a combo, buddy. It's like Nintendo is trying to move away from making consoles games because it's too much risk of them. Oh, making consoles and games, like first party. Okay. You can never get into FIFA. I think the closest to me getting into FIFA is like my friend had it himself. Well, I'm definitely gonna go back. I didn't expect it to lead over here. I blame Konami.
Will you with a hunter?
You will always blame Konami. I quit playing pro clubs after 16. Only play career mode since everyone plays so sweaty on Ultimate Team. And when I play online, I got to Division 1 and just stopped. Blame Konami for the rise of FIFA. The way they treat PS is garbage. There's no competition for FIFA. That's why they never change things and stick to the name. Oh, the same thing that's been working for years. Yeah, recent investors meeting Nintendo execs have said that they want to move away from consoles and console games and focus on mobile games. Of course they would say that. But yeah, I definitely want to try Strife. What's Strife? Konami is basically one of the worst video companies ever, so that checks out. When you say mobile games, you mean for the Switch or like phones? I'm thinking phones. Yeah. I'm thinking like, what was it? I don't know why this always comes to mind first, but I think of, what was that game? It was like Legend Runner or what? It was like a runner game where you basically turn left and right and jump. And they made a Mario version of that. I was just like, what in the world? And people like got hooked on that. Similar to like them making a Mario Kart for mobile also. It's funny. Temple Run. Yes. Temple Run. Oh my gosh, Temple Run. Hey. Hey. Oh god. They don't know I'm here. Oh god. Remember that Nintendo is Japanese company, so they look at the Japanese market first. We Western don't matter to the Japan mobile games are king by a wide margin. That's true, but our market is the biggest. Hey man. Oh, Vix. Oh my gosh. Never change.
Right where it counts.
Hey there. What's up? What's up? What you doing? What you doing? You want to play? He's like, this is my boy. I'm here for moral support.
Night is the time to take care of business.
It's typical for Japanese companies to only look at the Japanese market and view the West as an afterthought. It's part of the reason Sony transferred their games division to the US. It's where Konami fucks up PS2 too after all this hype. A flight to Tokyo birthing the building. What sounds too Western things? You guys and your conversations, man. Holy heck, man. I never know how low my charisma actually is.
As long as you're happy about it.
This is like the coolest attack if you're going unarmed. So cool. A warlock? Who needs charisma when you have a fire sword? God, Toads, what the fox? Come out the woodwork. A warlock badger. A freaking warlock. They can add their charisma bonus to their attack damage. Aren't you too busy breaking your back right now? How are the games going? Is Coco being your support right now? Double dipping, boy. Oh wow, this is interesting.
Flex those smart muscles and open the hatch. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Backdoors for the win. Well, we won as a team. Did not allow people to back. Cope and Kenji killed the Nexus. What was the score? Oh, Kenji's playing with you guys. Are you playing jungle or support? Or ADC? Return to Gulp. Okay. I was mid fizz. Kenji, Lee Sin, Jungle, and Cope was Cope. Dang. Dang. Okay. Can't wait for it. Oh, how did Fox do? Oh, you know, Fox was Fox. Oh, feeding as usual, huh? Yeah. She played Varus ADC. Also, Flips was Ringo. Okay. Popped off. Flipsy, you should try Nidalee support again. You already remember that match we had with they had 4 jungles. Like usual jungle characters. It was such a weird game. Senna was just roaming as an ADC and still ended up like 2 levels higher than me. I was like, what in the world is this? The puzzle in this was the reason why I bought. Oh my god. Oh, we could just teleport to you. I'm stupid sometimes. Dude, you know what's disgusting? AP Varus is actually nasty. It shouldn't be a thing.
Wants to take you with him on a super funny happy slide. Sharing is caring, and 1 drink for 2 is just right. Gulp says seeing your face is like seeing his own reflection at the bottom of a glass.
Let me see the score of this game. See if it's worth ending.
He's been looking forward to a rendezvous, and it's on you to make it happen. There's even a chance the syrup is more intoxicating now from being aged in a radiated tank.
It's actually a really close game.
He's sure there
And
are
Harden is
more
out with a
tanks
hamstring
of
injury.
radium syrup out there waiting to be emptied.
I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys. It's looking like a good series is coming. It's coming soon. He catch the AD bug? Nah. Kodon Fox, welcome to the Fox Den. I hope you enjoy yourself so far, dude. I'm glad you got to meet another fellow Fox. Also, if you don't know, we have free emotes at your disposal. Feel free to use !BTTV. And we do have a Discord where we watch basketball games in the playoffs or watch movies and laugh a lot.
Blesses your heart for doing your part. Cheers when you're here. Gulp says drinking shouldn't keep you from thinking. He wonders what's on your mind.
I want to tell Cope to watch if she wants to stay as ADC. Sometimes you go to check out some of the streamers I watched. Like Sincerely Lynn has been starting to play more League games as of late, and she does really good as a really well as a Varus main and a Jhin main, and she plays Xayah sometimes too. Kyrie will probably have an injury pop up soon enough too. Oh my gosh, Sonic, you monster.